Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Mentors for Young Men podcast. Have you ever wondered why successful people never really seem to fail? They actually do, a lot. They might just not show it to you, or they might have failed so much more in the past. The main difference being is that they learn from their failures. And that's what this podcast is about. It's about learning how to take the lessons and the good points out of bad experiences or failures. Beating yourself up after you've had a failure or some horrible thing that's happened is not good. It's better to learn from it because then the experience is actually useful. And if you actually decide to try and learn from things like that, that's when you'll start to become successful because you learn from your experiences. If they happen again, they won't go as bad. And whether good things have happened or whether bad things have happened in the situation, you can learn from them. If bad things have happened, you know how they might start to happen, so you can stop them. Or you can think, what could I have done better? And then the next time it happens, just do that. You might need to prepare more, or you might need to have more confidence or speak to more people, or even just manage your time better. But if you know what you've done wrong or could have done better, that's when you improve. And good things happen too. You need to realize that you will do good things in situations. Even if they end up being bad, you'll have done stuff that's really good. You might have prepared well, or you might have thought things through. And that's good. Make sure you don't forget that, because focusing on the bad things totally isn't that good either. Some people might think that having a language barrier when I'm in El Salvador, it can be really difficult and I might not make any friends. But I've just decided to learn while I'm practicing with people that are really speaking that language. I learned Spanish from just playing football with some kids near my house. Now I'm learning a whole different language and I'm making friends. And I've been working on a mindset to see the positives in things and learn lessons from stuff. And it's incredibly useful as well. You'll probably need to use this at some point in your life because bad things will happen, it's guaranteed. But what you do afterwards, that's what's important. And that's why it's such an amazing skill to be able to reflect on what you've done and see how you can improve. Because nobody can see into the future, but the past can sometimes repeat itself. So if you know what happened and you know how you can stop it from happening again if you don't want it to, or how you can help it happen again, and learn that, then it means that the future is somewhat in your control. But also don't focus about the things that aren't in your control. If something happened in the past and it might have been somebody else or something else that went wrong, that's not your fault. If it's not in your control, then don't worry about it. Only worry about what's inside your control and that you can change that, because there's no point thinking about something else when there's nothing you can do about it. And sometimes you might just need to flip the whole thing on its head and realize that sometimes things can be good even if they sound bad. And some people might think that if they move to a new country, then nobody will know them and they won't know anybody. But I think that might actually be a good thing, because it's a fresh start. You can do what you want, you can be who you want, and nobody will know. So it means that you get full control over who you want to be, and you can start over and just become the person you want to be easily. And also, it doesn't come instantly, being able to reflect on things. Sometimes you won't see how things have meant to happen instantly. It might take you 5 years to realize, oh, if that hadn't happened, then none of this would have. But if you can't find anything that seems good about the situation, just forget about it for a while, and then once you're calmed down, it'll be easier once you have a new state of mind. So now I just want to recap. Successful people don't just get everything right all the time. They might seem like they do, but they actually fail a lot. The main difference is that they learn from their mistakes. And you can do that as well. Just try and find the good things out of a situation. If something bad happened, realize that now you know how it happened and that you can stop it from happening again. It's important that you can get these skills because you can't control anything that happens to you, but you can control what you do afterwards. So don't think that the situation that happened was your fault. What is up to you is what you do afterwards and how you move on from that.